Hello one and all, and welcome. My name's Lewis from the Collateral Gaming team, and today I'm playing a brand new game, Dawn of Man, a sort of city builder based in prehistoric times. So I'm also streaming this on Twitch. My Twitch name's Widgie. If you want to check me out, please feel free to. So we're just going to jump straight into it, and we're going to start with the good old tutorial. So, gather berries and fruit during summer and save longer lasting resources such as cured meat, dry fish, and grain for winter. Okay. So, my experience of playing these sort of games, I've played Banished before a little bit. I've also played some of the Anno games. City Skylines I played a little bit as well. And Frostpunk recently. So, I played quite a lot of Frostpunk. And yeah, so that's my experience out of the way. Let's give this game a go. I've been watching a few videos of this game, and it's looks pretty interesting. So I thought, why not? It's on a deal at the moment, 15 quid on Steam, which is about $20. Usually it's priced around £25, which is around $35. So I thought I'd grab it. I didn't grab the the Planet Base, which is another game that they produced in 2015. I didn't do that. Here we are, we're in. Wow, here we go. Exciting. Oh, welcome to Dawn of Man. In the game, you control a band of ancient humans striving for survival. This tutorial explains the basics. You can check the in-game help for more advanced directions. Wow, okay, here we go. Dawn of Man uses FPS-style camera controls, WASD and Q and E to rotate. That's good. Yep, I like that. Because a lot of time actually I don't really use. Anyway, I've got like 3 screens, so it's a struggle for me to move left and right anyway, because it won't do it. You can see. So yeah, it's easy for me to use WASD, I guess. Q and E to rotate. Okay, cool. That's cool. Good. Just doing the camera movements and all that. Note you can pivot the camera around by point rotating. You can check out the more advanced controls in the help section and customize the keys in the settings menu. Okay, cool. Your people will need a constant supply of food to stay alive. One of the more unpredictable sources of food is fish from rivers and lakes. Send people to fish, select a river, and then click on the fish button. River, fish. Nice. Seems pretty straightforward. In general, you can assign tasks to your people by selecting objects like trees, rivers, animals, and structures and choosing one of the options in the selection panel. Okay, next you should be gathering some basic construction and crafting like sticks and flint. Okay. So I think there's like a map that you can identify these areas. I mean, you can sort of click around, wait for your people to get 1 unit of raw fish and sticks and flint. Use button or press 4 to set game speed to ×8. So, game speed, there we go. Okay. That's good. So at least you can speed it up so it's not going to be mind-numbingly slow. I mean, ×8's probably, yeah, like 1, 2, 3, that's sort of classic city builder simulation game, so you can speed stuff up. Well done! You now know how to assign tasks to your people. This is a good way of micromanaging them. Fantastic. Awesome stuff. Too much micromanagement is tedious and inefficient. Work areas are a way to give general commands to your settlement that people will perform continuously. You can specify a location, a resource limit, and the maximum people performing the action at one given time. Hey, Turkey90, thanks for coming on, man. Well, this is a welcome surprise. It sure is. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back to the Widgie stream. Thanks for coming along. Now, what's the welcome surprise? That I'm back on? Or that I'm playing a different game? Or both, perhaps. So we need to obtain a few items. I'm just going to make a slight adjustment in the stream. So I'm just going to go ahead and pause, which I'm assuming is... Okay, there is no pause. We're just going to escape. Just bear with me 1 sec. I'm just going to go ahead and make a slight change here. I'm just going to move myself over here. Okay, and we're back in the game. And also, I'm just going to quickly load up my stream on Twitch just to make sure all is well. So I'm unfortunately having to run off Wi-Fi now for my internet, which is kind of frustrating. What can you do? So let me just go on my channel. there, and then we'll just mute that and drop it down to there. So we seem to be okay, don't we? I'm just looking, there's nothing where it says frames or anything. Click to open notification window. There we go. I'd like to keep that up at all times, please. Yeah, performance metrics. Thanks. Cool. Yeah, okay, so we seem to be okay. Cool. Okay, right. Anyway, back to it, and we're back in the game. So place a fish work area. Okay, so we need to do work areas. So down here, place a work area. Gather sticks, obtain flint, fish, and collect and harvest. So gather sticks. I don't know, let's say, okay, this is where you can find all your sticks. So let's say we want to gather sticks here. And then obtain flints. So we know that flint's knocking around over here. So we're going to do that. Fish. And collect and harvest. What's this one? Collect and harvest wild plants. Okay, so we've got some wild plants around there as well. So now we've done some work orders. By default, only one person at a time will go to any given work area, but you can increase this if required. Okay, it's interesting. Allow 3 workers to gather sticks. Okay. Production limit for flint is set to 10 units. Okay. And then, so here's our number of people, 7. Capacity is 6. No space for more people. Your population will not expand further. Okay, gotcha. I can't really remember the last time you streamed, really. I think in the time I've last seen a stream of yours, I've done 2 years of college and am now in my first year of uni. Holy shit. Wow. Time flies, eh? That's crazy. That can't be right. That can't be right. I mean, the last time I streamed was around the start of this year. So it actually has been quite a while. But that's awesome that you've come on, man. I really appreciate it. I always say this, and I'm going to say it again, but I always say to myself whenever I start up a stream, 1 second, well done. Well done, your people will now continuously gather resources until the limit is reached. Note that berries can only be gathered in summer. Other resources in the game can only be gathered in a particular season. Okay. Now that you have some raw resources, let's craft some hunting tools. The main crafting structure in the Stone Age is the crafter, build 1. Select the build option in the main menu, then the production button, then the craft. So we're going for the build, and we're going to go production and crafter. See, this sort of reminds me a lot of Banished. This sort of how you can, especially here, how you can sort of create. You see here, look, you can create certain things, like you can create that, and you can change the whole UI of everything, like food chart. What else? Like resources, for example, which we've already got resources and everything, so we don't need that. But yeah, it's just kind of very similar to Banished if you played it. Okay, so Z and C keys to. So let's go ahead and put one down. I think we can up the graphics, to be honest. I mean, I've got it on high, and their anti-aliasing's on. I mean, I don't think it's not all about the graphics. So this game's still in development. I don't think it's been fully released. So yeah. Turkey, how's the sound? How's the sound doing? Is it a little quiet? Seems a little quiet now. I'm just going to up it back. I'm going to up it a little bit more. So we've got 3 here. So there's essentially a limit on all of these of 10. So they're looking essentially for production limit is just unlimited. So they're always going to be looking for stuff. So we've found some berries. We've got some fish. And we have some harpoons as well. Got some fishing tools. I'm just imagine what this person is doing here. We can have a couple more people if we want to. Game is okay and voice is okay. Is okay mean good though, or could be improved on? Game speed. It's asking me to up the game speed. Wait for your people to build it. Okay, here we go. So, okay, so well done. Okay, so just before I carry on, I know that there are other games that are starting to emerge that are sort of from the prehistoric era, and there are a lot of building games, city building games, and survival games that are actually prehistoric era, which is kind of cool. So there's a lot going on at the moment in the whole city building survival genre, which is really, really cool because I used to play like the old Sim Cities and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really, really good. Anyway, crafting. So to craft tools, select the craft and then click on the tool recipe. The crafting task will be added to the queue. One of your people will perform it as soon as they can. Let's craft some wooden spears to hunt animals and some bifaces. Is that like bifaces to butcher them? Okay, interesting. We go to here. Okay, so a bifas, general purpose cutting tool. Okay, continuous production is off. So if we do that, it's going to queue up one of those, and that's just one piece of flint, and that's one piece of stick. So for a wooden spear. Okay, so how much stick do we have? Okay. Alright, alright, alright. What's this whirring round? Okay. So we need to do 3 sticks and 3 bifaces. So we're commanding people to do that. How many people are actually at this slot? One person for the crafter, I imagine? Not sure. It's fine. Doesn't need changing. Good. Good, good, good. Very good, very good. So Turkey, what are you up to? What games are you playing? I know you just started uni, so you're gonna be all in the midst of that, but you know, I've heard on the grapevine that you don't do much in the first year of uni anyway. Really, in the grand scheme of things. You know, that might be an insult to you, but that's all I've heard, you know. Oh. Okay. Awesome. So throughout the game, I think you get achievements. So depending on the resources that you pick up and everything, and all of that stuff, you achieve certain things, and then you gain knowledge. And then with that knowledge, you can invent new tools and stuff like that. Essentially, evolve, as it were. So you can see here that some crafters are working away. I don't know what he's doing. He's an adult now. We now have all the tools we need to go out hunting. Wow, fantastic. Hunting was a tricky business in the Stone Age. Killing large animals with sticks and stones was not an easy feat. Use Primal Vision to find easy prey, highlighted in green. Avoid large animals that are carnivorous until you have the right tools. To hunt animals, select it and then click on a hunting button. So, enable Primal Vision using the tab. Whoa, that's cool. Primal Vision, here we go. Okay, so so there's an animal. Actually, there's actually one pretty much here. We can grab this and go ahead and hunt. Wait for your people to hunt the animal. But I don't know, so who's actually hunting this? Can I like see all of the tasks that are currently being carried out? Workload chart, is that it? I don't know. Knowledge 3, that's the temperature, quite hot day. We're in summer. And no space for people. Ooh, bit of a lag there. So Turkey, have you... oh my god, I was about to ask him another question. He's popped up massive. So, well, funnily enough, the first year doesn't count to my degree. Doing a master's in mechanical engineering probably, so yeah, a lot of maths and a lot of physics. Unfortunately, because of the uni I'm at, it's very far away from where my home is. I didn't bring my desktop PC, so I'm using a laptop. Means I can only play old games or games like RimWorld and XCOM. Do you know what though? Like, you don't need new games, you know? I found that out recently. Like, the amount of old games that I still either haven't played or haven't fully completed is insane. So you can definitely, you know, keep yourself occupied playing older games. Okay, so well done. Once the animal has been hunted, your people will butcher it and bring in the resources to camp. When hunting in this manner, your people will decide how many of them to send. Okay, based on the difficulty. Alright, so that's all automatic then. Sometimes you might want more control of your people. Just by selecting a few people, then right-clicking on the terrain target. This way you can move people around or assign one on one to particular tasks. This is especially useful for hunting at the beginning of the game when resources and manpower are limited. I see. Sure. So where was that? If I do Primal Instinct. Okay, can't. Send 2 people to hunt the same house. Select them and right-click. Yeah, but where's... I need tab though. I need to find out where it is. Right. Click on the animal. Okay. Trying to find an animal. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, it's as simple as that, really. What's this? That's a person. Okay. So off they go. I'm going to speed it up a bit. Let's get going. Let's get going. So yeah, I mean, in all honesty, Turkey, like I wouldn't worry too much if you just got a laptop and you can only play old games, because all you need to do is just get onto GOG, like GOG, get on there, which is something old games. I can't remember what GOG stands for, but get on GOG and you can buy old games for like pennies. I'm talking pennies, and yeah, you'll be fine. New games nowadays, I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of new games as well are so well optimized that even old PCs are able to play them. Like my PC at the moment is quite old, and it can easily play like the latest games like Battlegrounds and certain games like that. If you have it on a low graphical setting, you can easily play it. Easily. Because they're trying to cater to everybody, to as many people as possible, and if they can do it where they've got such a range in graphics, then yeah, you can do it. Anyway, so I'm digressing. Where are they? Okay, here they are. So they just picked up. Oh, just going for a swim. He's going for a swim. What's this? Okay, adult female. Nutrition, hydration, stamina. How you doing, mate? God, so many things. This is the stuff that he's got equipped, I'm assuming. He's got a hunting spear. He's got a leather outfit on. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Very good. Very good. Very good. Anyway, if you are interested in this game, Turkey, or if anyone watching on YouTube is interested in this game, right now at the moment there's a weekend deal on. But as I say, by the time this goes up on YouTube, that's probably going to be gone. But I mean, in my eyes, it was a little pricey at full price. To be honest, it wasn't worth me buying it at full price. I mean, it's about $30, and you know, it's still in quite a bit of development. So, you know, I had to wait for a discount. Like I said, I had to wait for a discount. Send to return the same animal. I've done that. Do it again then. There you go, completed. Okay, so you can check out the help in the game for more detailed instructions and all the possible ways of controlling your people. Awesome. One of the resources you can obtain from animals is raw skin. They are used to craft clothing and build structures. However, raw skins cannot be used directly. You have to dry them. In order to do this, you need to build skin dryers. Of course. Wow, there's lots of buildings here. Look at that. It's an array of buildings. 4 sticks to build a skin dryer. Nice. Do we have any more sticks? Oh, we've got loads of sticks. Let's build another skin dryer. There we go. Speed that up so we can get them building it. First animal hunted. First structure. So we're getting loads of knowledge coming in now. We have acquired raw meat. So we've still got people fishing, which is good. What's this come up? Knowledge 8. Okay, yeah. We've got people harvesting berries and stuff. So we've got still only got 1 fruit now. Loads of raw meat. That's good. Very good, very good, very good. See, this is, I can feel that this is going to be a real sort of what's it called? Not multi-management. Yeah, multi-management of stuff here. Multitasking to the nth degree. It's going to be a challenge. Definitely going to be a challenge. Especially when we've got like other people that we have to attack as well. There's like a whole sort of military side of this game as well. You can see that we have spears. But you can see all the different spears that you can get. But no, it's just stuck with wooden spears at the moment. It's good that it prompts you to speed the game up, so you're not just sat around waiting for something to happen. I don't know if I can actually tell them to keep hunting animals. whether I have to keep clicking it. Always keep a stock of dry skins, as they are fundamental building and crafting material in the early eras. Okay. In this game, you earn knowledge points. Here we go. Hunting new animals, gathering new resources, reaching certain population levels. You can then use them to research new techs. Nice. The food drying tech unlocks the food dryer, which allows you to process raw meat and raw fish into cured meat and dry fish. These last a lot longer and can be stored for the winter. Open the text panel. Is that the tech? There's the tech panel. Ah, here we go. Whoa, here we go. This is one of the big things about the game, the nice tech tree. So these are the different eras. So the Paleolithic, Paleolithic, there we go, Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic, Copper, Bronze, Iron. So Paleolithic, I can't say that, struggling. Paleolithic, there we go. So it needs 5 knowledge, and you need a food dry and some grain processing. Right, okay. Do we have grain processing though? Food dryer is unlocked. Storage. A storage tent. The basic storage structure. Oh, okay. Let's turn this round. There we go. Storage tent. Production. And we'll go for a food dryer. So we're going to have the dryers and the tanning and everything. All here and everything. We'll do all that. Go up the speed. Get them building that. It said grain though. We don't have grain. It says you need grain processing or something. What? Okay, still telling me to go 8 to the fast speed. So this is nice. This is nice. We're doing well. You know, this is just learning the basics and everything. Like, if I was thrown into it, I could probably figure it out. But it's nice just to run through a tutorial and stuff. So just giving you an idea of how to gather your basic resources essentially. This is all of our fish you can see here. So all of our raw fish and everything. And that's when they're going to be turned into the cured and dry fish, so they'll last a lot longer. And then everybody's got a lot more food. It's getting a bit colder now. We're in fall. This is just a rock pile. So currently have just 10 lots of flint in here. Because flint is the maximum. So, for example, I can up this and say, well, no, can you collect up to 20, please? Because I need more flint. So, I'll start collecting more flint now. Same with the sticks. No stick collecting. See, get the sticks more. Because you need more than 10 at a time, I'd say. And then it produces all these little work orders for people to go and do. It's quite good. We're just waiting to produce 1 cured meat and 1 dry fish, so we're nearly done. We're nearly there. Once I've done the tutorial, I'll take a quick break and then we'll jump into a brand new game. And I think it's pretty much sandbox game at the moment. I don't think there's any sort of campaign. Well done. Remember to always dry your food and keep it in a storage structure to preserve it for as long as possible. Okay, dry your food and keep it in a storage. Okay, that's why we built that then. So that's good. So, continuous production. Manually producing every item is tedious. You can right-click on a recipe to toggle continuous production. Your people will then keep on producing the item until the resource limit is reached. I see. So, we can just keep making cutting tools, essentially. General purpose cutting tool. A spear. And a harpoon. Okay. Your people will now continuously produce the tools until the resource limit is reached. Note that some recipes are set to continuous production by default. If everyone is well fed and taken care of, your settlement will reach a high level of welfare and prestige and more people want to join it. For new people to join the village, you have to build enough residence buildings to accommodate the new population, otherwise they will not come. Fair enough. So we're going to build some more dwellings, I guess. Okay, look, got hut, stables, and a roundhouse. Wow. So basic shelter. Yeah, let's build another one there. And we'll build another one as well. There you go. Thought I'd build 3 instead of 2. So we've got dry skin, which is what we need, I think, isn't it? Yep. And that's what's going on here. So we're going to need a couple of people to go out. So I was going to try and go in the tab to go into the view, but it's not letting me. So it's restricting me from doing certain things because we're doing the tutorial. So yeah. So now we're really going to go through those sticks quite quickly, and the flint as well, because we're constantly making like wooden spears and harpoons and stuff, and I guess that's all going to get stored here eventually. Tools allowed in this store, yes. Materials allowed, yes. Clothing, food and drink, everything's allowed. This is our sort of everything essentially. We've got the biface. I'm going to call it a biface. New humans will now join your settlement. Note that your settlement can also grow when your people reproduce. This plays a more important role when you reach larger populations, so you can have a large number of births. Okay. Well done. You now know the basics how to run a settlement. Note that there are quite a few other mechanics that are not explained. You can get more info from the loading screen hints, UI tooltips, or the in-game help menu. That explains all the concepts in the game with a lot more detail. Nice. Well, there you go. I like that. I like that nice transition straight into the back to the menu. Nice and easy. There's no sort of da-da, well done, and you click and move on. It's nice. Nice sort of smooth transition there. Very good.